Hello, ladies and gents, guys and gals, friends of M's and fellows, all welcome back to Middle-earth, Divide and Conquer, more specifically, the latest version, 4.5, Eredor Rises, where we engage in merriment and conquest as Rohan, ladies and gents. It's going to be a wonderful ride, because do you know what kind of campaign this will actually be? This is going to be a Shattered Alliances campaign for Rohan. I wanted to play them, but I didn't want necessarily to go through the same old rigmarole. Some things are perhaps unavoidable, such as a war with Isengard, but apart from that, it'll be interesting to see which directions this campaign takes. So, here we are. Rohan at the start of the game. Anno 2980 of the Third Age. So, let's see. We are the Kingdom of Rohan, Illingas, we the Earthiod, riders of the Rivermark of the West Fold, the East Fold of Snowburn, the Wold. Of many places we come, and in times of war, our riders make the ground shake. As we issue a mighty roar, as of one voice. As friends we are constant, as foes we are dire and deadly proud. Our horse lords, and that pride stands strong in the lands we are gifted by Kyrian of Gondor, famed steward of the kings of the Southern Kingdom of the Numenorians, a race of man that we were allies with long before they had entered Beleriand and became so mighty. Alas, his house is no more, but Eol gave his oath, and we ride for them when the beacons are lit, when the red arrow comes. Our lands are as of a sea of grass, a vast rolling plain that runs from the river Adorn and the river Eisen in the west to the Mering stream in the east, beyond which lies Gondor. It is a land that suits our ways well, for we breed the greatest horses of all, the kings of which are the Meras. Beauteous creatures are horses, and we are their greatest lords, save those of the Meras who are akin to lords of ours. Calanarthon our land was called, and it was claimed by Dunland, who could not even speak the tongues of men. We have warred with them before and will again, but they are not a threat to us. Unaided we ride over them like a horse through a brook. If ever they were to gain strength of others, we may be at risk, but we think not. Still, perhaps they covered our horses, for we are strong in trade and in war, and they are not. So, here we are. Of course, this Wildman War is perhaps not to come to pass, because we, well, like I alluded to, we are not necessarily going to form the same kind of alliances as one otherwise would in a campaign of this type.
Yes, my lord.
But I think I'm still going to try to rush Isengard out of existence. Simply to also just see where else this campaign could end up taking us. A lot of interesting directions, I am sure.
Continuing tomorrow. Orders.
Let's build a watchtower just right there.
Yes, my
Eomer,
lord. Your orders, my lord.
why don't you?
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Yes.
And then we'll gather a bit of a rear infantry force here in Foldberg.
As you wish. My lord. Orders.
You guys can also go to Foldberg.
Your orders,
Prince
my lord.
Deodred, you can join in whenever
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Eomer gets around to it.
We shall continue tomorrow.
But that will be
my lord.
in a bit of a while.
We have marched our limit. Continuing.
Yes, my lord.
We can go no further, my lord.
Nice. Okay. So we actually have a pretty decent army going here. So we have the glittering caves where we might get some dwarves going at some point, but for now, let's see what we can get. Let's get a leather tanner in, actually. They are a decent economic investment in the early game. Just to get a bit more economy going earlier on. Oh yes, ports. I just came from vanilla version, the vanilla version, where the ports cost 800 in the initial build, or the initial tier. So it's quite different to the 4,000 in DAC, but I shan't complain. They are still worth it, or they will be eventually. I suppose we should also build something in Foldberg, but perhaps here would be nice to have a town guard, I guess. Or no, meeting hall. Meeting hall is going to be the thing. First the meeting hall, then town guard, because without a meeting hall, the town guard will be not so useful. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Do we get some Rohirrim? Or we can get some skirmishers. They're really good, especially against heavily armored troops. And I think we can do with the light cavalry already available to us. But what we do need is a diplomat to send out, because since this is shattered alliances, we will need to make new friends. It should be interesting to see where the battle lines be drawn in this alternative universe. So I hope you're all doing well. I've just poured myself a glass of water, and I encourage you all to have a bit of a nip if you've got something handy. Dol Amroth takes a while. I mean, I hope we're not going to crash on Dol Amroth. Okay, good. Oh, that would be such an anticlimax. And I guess if that were to be the case, then I would just restart the campaign. But and you'd be none the wiser. I mean, there could have been a number of crashes until now, for all you know. I mean, this might be take number 8 for me. So what do you think? What take do you think I'm on? Nah. I've just reinstalled DAC after a bit of a break in having it on my computer, but it is
As you wish.
and I just performed the tests to see if it was running, you know, took a few turns.
Continue tomorrow.
Is that what you want?
Oh, here come Isengard. They are not about to take anything lying down.
Your orders, my lord.
My lord.
And Hammer, you can just go straight to Fulberg, that's fine. Let's make some peasant militia to
Yes.
keep the pace in Ginyard. And then... Or maybe... let's wait, actually. Then we have
my lord.
Elfhelm.
Yes, my
And
lord.
together with these
Your
forces,
orders,
he
my
should
lord.
be able to do quite a bit of good, I would say. We are. We will need quite a bit of
Yes,
economic
my
build-up in order to sustain the armies that we have, actually. But I mean, it is pretty sizable too. If we take a look at just this infantry that's just lined up here.
Yes, my lord.
Gambling having Riddermark Axeman, and Hammer, I believe, has the elite spearmen of Rohan. The Guards of Meduseld, I believe they are. So, they do cost a bit of an arm and a leg, and let's see what Isengard does. I mean, they might just be travelling south, who knows. They might not even have ill will against us, but I mean, who can trust Saruman the Shifty? Oh, hello there, Dunwin. Sure, I suppose I can marry Dunwin off and take on Fram. Why not? Let's bring him over.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Your orders, my lord.
Combining forces.
Okay. And then we have
Assembling a mighty host.
Your orders, my lord.
Theodred. Yes, and
Yes, my lord.
suppose yeah, you can.
We shall continue tomorrow. My lord.
Yes. A Medicine Dual Wars is their name now. Okay. Let's get in this
Enemies
fort.
lie defeat.
Your orders.
I love how jubilant he is about having captured a fort with no one in it. Your enemies lie defeated, and I absolutely conquered them positively, sir. It was some fight, I can tell you. Okay.
Without
Let's
question.
say hello to Gondor for trade rights, if nothing else.
This seems quite
Okay, good. And no, alliance, no, we don't want that. But hey, if you can pay us money, I am all about that. Let's say 1500 for my map information.
I must
Oh,
say.
damn it.
Well, that seemed fruitful. Farewell.
Okay, well, all the same, we have gained a bit of money from that. Which means we can perhaps upgrade our towns a little bit. Ginyard. Oh, we have a Molten Bailey. Okay. Fallberg, though, yes. We might want a grain exchange there, or let's go for land clearance now that I think of it. A bit of growth is always nice on the front lines. And it's an income that will not be cancelled out if the enemy sieges us, so that's nice.
Your order.
And I guess that's about where we need to end this turn. Erkenbrand. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to. I could probably have moved my spy closer to Isengard. Have a look-see at what they were doing, but we can manage that next turn, no problem. So I think that's going to be alright. Is the music too loud? I don't know. It might be. I like the music because it's all Lord of the Rings stuff, and you know, Lord of the Rings music always tickles my bone, but let's take it down a little bit. Just sound in general. Oh, and now that I think of it, we might take down the voices a little bit too, because they're often the most distracting. Under the circs. As in circumstances. Okay. It looks like Isengard has not yet reacted to my little transgression.
Approaching quietly.
But they do have quite a healthy garrison in Isengard. Oh dear. And there he is, Lord Saruman the White, with his Guard of the Hand. Fearsome unit, heavily armoured and armed to the teeth. Now, what do we have? We have 3 units of Rohan. Yeah, should we wait just one more turn? See if we...
Combining forces.
Yay!
Your will, my lord.
I mean, I guess with these guys holding the line and gambling, providing a bit of armor piercing, I suppose we're going to be doing all right. Maybe with the, we should take the Yordling Axeman with us. Oh, Isengard didn't like that one bit. well, I'm not asking them to like it. I'm asking them to shaft it. So there we go. And we need to put our taxes up at the moment. Wherever it doesn't lead to demographic decline, I would say.
Your orders, my lord.
I suppose we should send an envoy to the elves. The elves of Lothlorien. That might be a very good thing to do. Ooh, Isengard has sent out some troops. We might use this opportunity to strike at the heart of our enemies. Oh, let's get to know Mordor, you say? You know,
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna do so, but I'm not gonna go to the to Mirs Morgul. I think I'm gonna go over here to get a Bryn, or in Daggerlad, which is a place that they own, and that'll be fine. It'll be on our way to the woods up there. Okay. Oh, Isengard has indeed emptied. Some of the best troops remain, including Saruman, though. So let's get rid of him. Now, I'm actually thinking I might split up my forces here, because we could go and take Eisenrun.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my... Yes, my lord.
Maybe Theodred.
Your
Eomer,
orders, my lord.
he's really the better general. So let's
Yes,
send
my lord.
these guys over. Let's see, what do they have? Yeah, okay. Our horse arch is not going to be wildly effective in that scenario, so they're going to take these. Yes, I'm going to attack a neutral faction.
Shall prevail.
And
My lord.
then we're going to take
Your will, my lord.
these.
My lord. Orders. Combining forces.
And then let's take
Your orders, my lord.
these lads and send them
To battle.
down to
We
Eisenrun.
shall prevail. Yes. With honor.
Nice.
Assembling
And
a mighty
then we
host.
can have
Victory
these
in
archers
your
wait
name, my lord.
and forces wait out over there just to limit the amount of money we're just hemorrhaging. Oh, hello there though. First Captain Alert's lurking in the shadows. Okay, he'll probably respond to what we're doing, but with a bit of luck we'll face Aklak and Balkmeg instead, and that'll be alright.
My lord.
Darr. Okay. One mouth less to feed, I guess. Let's see what Isengard does. How they respond. Because they might just take us on in Isengard, and if they do, I will actually welcome it. Oh, Saruman himself sallies out. Okay then. Well. Rock and roll, hear him, everybody. We are taking the horses to Isengard.
Units, await my
Okay, dokie. So we start at a bit of a disadvantage here, but let's see if we can't get us out of that. Move a bunch of our cavalry over there. another bunch of it over there. And these guys prepare to receive the enemy with a warm, warm welcome. So, generals coming over here. Hello, Theodred. You look like one who wants to just charge right into the thick of the enemy. Why not actually just take on these lads? The guard of the hand. Can't be too deadly, right? Okay, our infantry is closing in. And there we go, we hit right into the thick of them, and damn, they're heavily armored. They basically took no losses. Okay, it's going to be, this is going to necessitate a little bit of grace. We took out a few of them, I guess. Okay. Let's charge into the Vanguard then. Theodred, cut around. Oh, hello there. Yawling Axeman against Uruk-hai infantry. That looks good. Let's pull you over there. You guys, you can run against the infantry. Okay, you march forth into those guys. And the Vanguard have been stopped, and that's when we charge. And hello there. The Uruk-hai infantry are not liking what I'm doing to them. And I don't blame them, because I'm doing very mean things to them. To be fair. Oh. But our swordsmen don't like being engaged with the Uruk-hai infantry, and they are pretty strong, so I don't blame them for that. Let's, however, make sure that these Vanguards are defeated. And the Rohirrim meet the Raiders with mixed results. It's okay. Took out some of them. That's good. Okay. Let's charge straight into Saruman's flank if we can. Okay, he's hiding away over there. He knows what's up.
Now for wrath, now for ruin.
And the Red Dawn. Okay. Pull those out. Charge the Raiders over there. Let's see if we can make them break. Ooh. So we are doing all right. We're losing a lot of men, but they aren't losing more. Damn it, those guard of the hand just refuse to die. It's gonna take a bit of doing to get that done. The Uruk-hai Raiders are being killed pretty damn effectively, actually. Yeah, okay, you just keep on doing what you're doing. That's fine. Oh, actually, you should be focusing on... Okay. How are you doing over here?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh, say that, do you? Good. It's going to be a dear victory, but win we shall. Let's go and distract the guard of the hand, and we should also aid our swordsmen just a tiny bit, because I don't think they like what's happening to them. Okay. Let's make it happen, folks. Actually, let's fall into those raiders because we could use our axemen against their heavily armored units. Yeah, the Rohirrim aren't really equipped to do that. I guess they're doing adequately at best. So, what we really need is... what do we have? Who do we have over there? Yeah, okay. Let's get Eomer over on that flank. Oh, hello, Theodred. How are you doing against Saruman? Actually, okay, we're starting to get the better of them. The armor stat won't save them forever. Okay. The Bane Guard are roaming around. Let's charge the infantry though. They are the more immediate threat. Let's tie up the Guard of the Hand.
We've lost half of our men. Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands.
Ooh. Eamund, you are not surviving by doing that, apparently. And yeah, these guys need to be alleviated too. Ooh, yeah, right into those guys. I think that would be good. Okay, I suppose we should try to take out Saruman. And that infantry. Doing a really solid job at resisting our charges regardless of how heavy cavalry we send against them. But in this war of attrition, we have mobility. And we have the ability to make our charges count. And that is a very, very handy thing. Eamund, you don't want to be in there.
Now for wrath, now for ruin.
We run away! Okay. Guard of the Hand down to 17. It's as if I can taste... I mean, I can sense the shape of Saruman's head between my hands. It's a bit macabre, but, you know. You get the picture, I guess. Let's chase down the Bane Guard with Rohan. Okay, come on, Theodred. He's right there, shining into white. You can see him, you can get him, you can... Just... he remains utterly untouched. Okay. 14 remain. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Hey Emma, how are you doing? Oh, you're actually doing very, very well for yourselves. Perhaps I should leave you in combat more often because you're actually doing some damage to them. But you are quite knackered at this time. God of the Hand. How many remain? Still 4. Okay, really, that's... Come on, Eamon. You can do it. 2 remain. 1. Only Saruman stands for you. So take him out. Come on. Lobbing on the head with that axe of yours.
Riders of the Rinnemark, let us draw swords together. We will ride this day. Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands.
Let's take out that pesky wizard. How much can he take? He's not even bloodied yet. I mean, that's pretty damn impressive. I suppose he is a Maya, so he should be rather tough. Ah, okay, he's starting to crack. Getting a little rough around the edges.
Our army is tiring. Our men have slain.
There we go.
Worthy enemy, but no less dead for that. We must press our advantage.
And so we shall. Use the shield wall to press them, and then we use our cavalry to break them. Yes, excellent, excellent, excellent. Jesus, we lost a lot, but
Behold how our
we
cowardly
took
foe
them out.
It's time to press the attack.
And you know, yeah, we're just gonna exit at that.
Behold by the
Clear
we
victory.
have won here today.
Whew. Okay, regained 15% of our losses. That's pretty good. And actually, our Rohirrim did the took the largest kill tallies today, so that is pretty damn special, I think. He swore an oath of abiding friendship and aid in every need of Barahir and all his kin, and in token of his vow, he gave to Barahir his ring. King Finrod Felagod. I'm gonna pour myself another glass while we wait. And back. So, that is Isengard taken on first
Glory,
episode.
honor, victory.
Not much to loot, but hey. Ah, and Lurtz is arriving at Isengard. Okay,
My lord,
I think
our courage and honor
I
have
would probably
conquered.
want to do something about that.
The enemy has
I'm not sure I'll be able to hold Isengard necessarily, but killing Saruman is pretty damn important, regardless of anything else. Horsebreeders Guild and Isengard, I'm gonna say no. I mean, we have these guys, they'll be pretty easily dealt with.
Orders. Yes, my lord.
Yeah, I'm under no illusion that I'm gonna hold Isengard against that army, I must say.
Your orders, my lord.
Gambling stands proud and tall with his Northman merchant. Okay. But we've got some land clearance in Foldberg. What else do we need? Let's get ourselves some communal farming in the Hornberg, because they can grow for quite a while. We could get some mines, but they're just so darn expensive, and they're not the best mines in these areas, and we're not the best at taking advantage of them. So I don't think it's necessarily worth it. But what might be worth it? Some axemen, I think. Ooh, and let's put this spear unit inside the vehicle over there, so that it will be free and upkeep.
Yes, my lord.
What do we have? 3 units. I'm tempted to just take...
Your will, my lord. My lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Orders.
this cavalry and these troops and send them over to Foldberg.
Yes. Have a taste of my blade.
Yeah, okay, they'd be able to win that for sure.
Yes, my lord.
And I'm going to send my diplomat over here to Mordor.
As you wish.
But I think that is basically
My lord.
it for this episode. I think next time around I'll also pull... Actually, I think I will pull all my...
Yes, your order. Yes, your order. Yes, my lord.
all my cavalry to get... Oh! Hello, Ugluk. Ooh, we've been ambushed by Ugluk. We didn't get surprised, but... This battle, upon which much rests, I must say, we'll have to wait until next time. I think we could win it. We gain nothing from just standing down from the battle. Then we'll be trapped, and we need to get out. We need to get out of Isengard. So we're going to save it here, and I'm going to end the episode and go cook some supper. And so until next time around, I will wish you a happy and joyous day, if you can at all manage it. This has been Captain Total Waffle, and I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Yeah, consider throwing it a like if you like, and if not, hey, it's okay. We're all friends here regardless. Yeah, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. And I think the next video will be one from Portugal, and then we'll return to Middle-earth. So, goodbye for now.